Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be giving you guys some little tips and tricks that you can use to get the perfect defined and voluminous flexi rod set on 4C hair. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do that, and let's jump straight into the video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieve this kind of flexi rod set on my 4C hair. I'm going to be giving you guys tips and techniques to try that will help to allow you have a nice voluminous well-defined flexi rod set on your 4C hair. And I'm also going to be using TGIN products. You guys already know TGIN is one of my favorite lines, so I'm going to be using them in this video. If you're not already subscribed, just go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Turn your notification bell so you get notified for when I upload my videos. And without further ado, sit tight and let's jump straight into the video. So my hair is freshly washed and deep conditioned. It's in a plastic bag because after I finished rinsing out the deep conditioner, I tied my hair with a plastic bag to keep the water soaked in my hair because I didn't want my hair to dry out before I start applying the products. My hair is still very wet. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I've done most of my head, the entire back. So I'm about to do this section now. So I'm going to take the leave-in first. First, I'm going to be using the MiraCurl RepairX Protective Leave-In Conditioner. It contains black castor oil, biotin, raw black honey, and a lot of other really nice ingredients that I'll list later on. But one thing I noticed that they recently added castor oil to all the products in this line, and castor oil is a very good oil for strengthening your hair, keeping your hair healthy, which also helps to promote hair growth. As you will see now, I'm about to apply Curl Food, which is the moisturizer. It's a daily moisturizer. It also contains castor oil, biotin, and raw black honey as well. As you can see, it has a very thick, creamy consistency, and my coarse 4C hair loves that a lot. Normally, I use the leave-in and Curl Food together. I love that combination together for my hair whenever I'm moisturizing my hair. And then I put the Anti-Breakage serum on top of it. You're going to see the serum later on in the video. But since we're doing a flexi rod set, I'm going to be adding in a gel on top of the Curl Food and the leave-in. Now this gel is very new in the line. They recently added it. I've used all the other products before, but I haven't used this gel before because it's new. It's the MiraCurl RepairX MiraCurl Styling Gel. It also contains black castor oil, biotin, and raw black honey as well. As you can see, it has a very thick consistency, and I was really excited to try this gel because not that many gels work for my 4C hair. First of all, I don't really use gels that much because I don't do wash and goes. My hair doesn't do wash and goes. But whenever I use gels, it's most probably for a roller set or a flexi rod set or something like that. So I was excited to try this one out to see if it would leave my hair stiff, because I don't like gels that leave my hair stiff. I don't like gels that leave my hair crunchy. I don't like gels that give me excessive white flakes in my hair. So that's basically what I was looking out for when I was using this gel. So as you can see, I've applied the products. Now I'm just twisting the roots of that section about an inch and a half. Then I'm just going to roll it on my flexi rod and secure it. There's something I usually do before I roll it on my flexi rod. I'm going to show you guys in the next section that I do. I forgot to show it in this section, but you guys will see it. So I'm just putting a little bit of the gel on the end before I finish rolling my hair flat on the flexi rod and secure it. So now I'm going to show you another section. Pay attention to what I'm doing here. So as you can see, I applied the gel, and then I'm going to start splitting that section into about 4. So I first split into 2, then split those 2 sections into 2 to have 4 sections. The reason why I do this is because you know how when you're taking down your hair at the end, when people are separating their hair after they finish taking out the rods, a lot of times when you have 4C hair, it can tend to get messy around that time when you're taking out your hair. It's not that easy to separate, and sometimes it might cause a lot of frizz that might mess up your style. But if you separate pieces like this before you actually roll it on the flexi rod, since those pieces are already separated, when you're taking out your hair, you're not going to have trouble separating the pieces because you already did that before you put them in the flexi rod. So it's just going to be very easy for you to separate, so that when you're separating your hair, you still keep your definition without messing it up and causing a lot of frizz in your hair. I don't know if I explained that properly, but please ask me down below if that part wasn't easy for you to understand so that I can explain it better. So basically what I do is that before I roll a section in my flexi rod, before I twist it at the roots, I take that section and split it into 4. Sometimes I do 6 depending on how big the section is. So I split it into 4 before I twist it and roll it on my flexi rod. Splitting it like that will make it easier for me when I'm taking out my hair, when I'm separating the pieces, because the pieces are already separated, so it's just going to be easy to pull them apart when I'm separating my hair without causing excess frizz or messing up my definition. And also do more sections. The more sections, the better. I have about 25 to 30 flexi rods in my hair. More sections usually helps with better definition on 4C hair. Okay, so these are all my sections. I'm just going to tie my head with a satin scarf and go to bed, let it dry overnight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. So the next morning, my hair is very dry, time to take it down. I'm going to be taking the MiraCurl RepairX Anti-Breakage Serum, also with black castor oil, biotin, raw black honey, and a lot of other nice oils. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of the oil on my fingers, my hands, before I start removing my hair from the flexi rods. God, this entire line smells amazing, even the oil. So I'm just going to take down the rods one by one. Okay. See? And there is not a single white flake. The definition is really nice. And my hair doesn't feel stiff. This is going to look really nice. Now I'm excited. Let me not get too excited yet, because when we start to separate, that's when we really see if we're doing something. Oh, and by the way, I actually made this choker. I made it, and I made a couple others. I posted them on my story on Instagram. Okay, so when I'm done taking out all the rods, you guys will see that there's little to no flaking in my hair at all, except for the very front, but that was my fault because I went a little bit overboard with the curl food in front. So make sure that you don't use too much product, because when it dries up, you can see a little bit of flaking, but it's not excess. The back of my hair, there is no flaking at all. And those tiny flakes in front will actually fall off when you're separating your hair or when you run oil through your hair, so it's not anything that is alarming. So now time to start separating. This is the fun part. Pay attention to this part again. So as you can see, it's very easy for me to separate my hair into pieces and still keep my definition. I'm coming up close so you guys will see. My hair is still very defined. Those are the 4 pieces that I separated my hair into before I rolled it on the flexi rod. So I'm just separating, and you guys will see as I'm separating, it's very easy to pull my hair apart because I already pulled it apart before I rolled it. See, I'm still keeping a lot of my definition as I'm separating my hair. Normally, if I didn't do that, it would be very difficult for me to separate my hair and still have my definition. I would have had a lot of frizz by now, and you wouldn't even see any of the definition at all. But because of that technique I used, I still keep a lot of my definition. And another thing I do is that, you know how normally when people finish separating their hair, that's when they go ahead and pick? I don't do that. I separate about 3 or 4 pieces, then pick those ones. Then go back and separate another 3 or 4 pieces and pick again. The reason why I do that is so that I am able to pick my roots as much as possible and get to all my roots. Because my hair is 4C, it's tightly coiled at the roots. So I really want to get into all the areas that I need to get into. That's why I pick a little bit, pick some sections, then go back and separate, then pick again. That helps me get more volume. It helps me fluff my roots more, as opposed to separating my entire head of hair first before I then go back and start trying to pick my hair. I think this is about to be one of the best roller sets I've ever done. One of the best flex roller sets I've ever done in my life. Do you see my hair? Hey. Okay, so I'm just going to finish up and you guys will see the results. As for the products, I love this line. If you've been subscribed to me, you already know it's one of my favorites. The leave-in and curl food contain good oils that lubricate the hair. They also contain humectants that draw moisture to our hair to keep it hydrated. They have fatty alcohols and butters that moisturize our hair, and also hydrolyzed protein that helps with strength. Even the ingredients in the gel are top tier. It has slippery elm extract and several plant extracts that help to keep our hair healthy. This line was just made for repairing your hair and keeping it at its healthiest state. Okay guys, so this is the final result. My hair feels like a cloud. Like, oh my god, my hair feels so soft. It's so fluffy. and it's very big too. I mean, you guys can see for yourself, there's volume, there's definition. You guys saw all the little tips and tricks that I usually do when I'm styling, when I'm doing a flexi rod set on my 4C hair so that I can come out like this. It's just little things that you can do to help your technique. Obviously, depending on the length of your hair, that will also determine how this looks. But generally, if you apply those tips and those tricks, most of the time you would get something that looks nice. All the products used are from TGIN. If you're familiar with my channel, then you already know that these are products that are one of my staples. I even had them featured in my favorite products video. I'm so happy that they added castor oil to the ingredients to help strengthen your hair more. This line is geared towards repairing and strengthening your strands. So if you're someone that's always styling your hair, it's a line that will be very good for you. I do YouTube, I do a lot of styling tutorials, so I like lines that help to really strengthen my hair and protect my hair from excessive damage. If you're someone that is always coloring your hair, always bleaching your hair, always using heat on your hair, you would love this line. This line would be amazing for your hair. All the ingredients in this line are just really geared towards protecting your hair, helping to repair your hair. What else? If you have high porosity hair, you would love this line as well. If you have coarse hair, you will love this line as well. So it works for a lot of people. All the products in this line are quite thick. Every time I've reviewed this line, I've talked about this line on my channel, I never mentioned the gel because the gel is new. They just launched it, and the gel you guys can see the gel is amazing in my opinion. My hair is coarse and my hair loves it. It is very thick. It gives good definition. My hair does not feel crunchy at all. My hair feels really soft, and there were no excessive white flakes in my hair. It was just a little bit of white flaking in the front. That was because I used a little too much curl food in front. Sometimes I tend to go overboard when I'm applying my products, but that's my fault. But if you use a really small amount of curl food, if you don't go too overboard with it, you will be fine. God, these results are beautiful. I think this is like one of the best, if not the best, flexi rod sets I have ever done. So yeah, I'm gonna list everything I used down below. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You can subscribe to my channel by clicking subscribe button down below on my face on this side. Also, do not forget to watch my other natural hair videos on this side. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.